Hello my beautiful friends, today is July 30th and I wanted to go ahead and sit down to film my, did I just say it was July? Oh, it is July. I wanted to go ahead and sit down today to film my August TBR. I have quite a few books because I would like to have some to choose from. If I don't end up finishing all of these, that's totally fine with me. But yeah, as usual, I do not know most of the plots for these books. So let's just get into it. For the first book for this month, I've actually already started it. I'm like 11 pages in. The Silence of Bones. This book is definitely out of my normal genre. I believe it's like a psychological thriller, I think. It's like investigating a murder or something like that, which isn't really the type of thing that I normally read about, but we're trying to, you know, be adventurous, get out of our comfort zone. We're an adult now, we can read adult things. Occasionally, one big reason that I wanted to read it is because I really enjoy Korean dramas, and I heard someone talking about it in the way of like, if you like Korean dramas, you'll probably like this book. So I figured that would be for me. The next book is a book that I've heard so many people talking about, and it is the book The Poppy War. I have no idea what this is about. I've just heard really good things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and read this after I finish the book that I'm reading currently, unless I feel like reading something else. That book is on my TBR for this month. The next book is Such a Fun Age. I heard about this book in a few other people's videos, but I specifically heard about it because it was the book that was supposed to be read for the Reading Rush Readathon as like the group book. And I heard good things about it, and I was like, hey, let's just pop it on over to the TBR. Maybe check it out. Yeah, hopefully it's good. We'll see. Again, don't know what it's about. The next book is Six of Crows. Again, I've heard really, really good things about this series. I've heard so many people say that it's like their favorite series. So we'll see if it lives up to the hype, but I'm excited because apparently it's really good. And so that's always exciting. Next book is The Children of Virtue and Vengeance. Last month I read the first book in the series, which was Children of Blood and Bone. Absolutely loved it. 5 out of 5 stars, and so I'm very excited to read the second book. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've heard a lot of like mixed things about it, to be perfectly honest, which tends to happen when you have like a sequel to a book that's very good, but I feel like I'm gonna like it. We'll see. But I feel like I'm gonna like it because I loved the first one. But yeah, I'm excited to see where the journey goes because we kind of left off on like a cliffhanger a little bit. Actually, I might read that next because talking about it is getting me very excited. So we might have to do that. Also, my mouth is producing a lot of saliva right now, so. The next book is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This was a book that I was kind of like, I wasn't really interested in reading for a really long time, but I heard about it in so many different people's videos, and the way that one person specifically, I don't remember who it is, but one person specifically described it in a way that made it sound very, very appealing, and it gave me vibes of like Judy Garland for some reason. I used to be obsessed with her. I've literally seen every like documentary, what are they called? Biopic. Every single film that has been on that woman, I have probably seen all of them. I'm very excited to read this book because it feels very similar because it's kind of like in the same time frame. I think she's like a movie star or something in, you know, olden times, and talking about her relationships with her seven husbands. And also I just really like the number 7. The next book is The Song of Achilles. Actually on my bookshelf I have the book Circe, which is by the same author, Madeline Miller, and I absolutely loved Circe. That is one of my favorite books. I'm just thinking about it and thinking about how much I liked it. I believe that it was written before Circe, so I'm excited to see what the writing is like, and I really like learning about like Greek mythology and stuff like that. I've always been very interested in that. I saw this really cute readathon that's called the Nostalgiathon, so I'm considering maybe doing it. We'll see how I feel. The group book for that readathon is going to be Matilda. I've never read Matilda in my entire life. I kind of thought that maybe I would read it with my child, but Not sure if we're gonna do that. It's on my list. If I read it, cool. If I don't, not really that big of a deal, but I figured I'd put it there. Also, the second book that would be for one of the prompts for that readathon, if I do end up doing that, or if I just end up wanting to read this for fun, is the Camp Confidential series. I used to be obsessed with this series when I was a young adolescent. I remember going to the bookstore and getting the new ones and getting so excited. It just really gives me all good vibes and made me really want to go to summer camp. I figured it would be a nice, you know, little nostalgia read if I end up doing so. A very quick read at that as well, and figured it would be cute during the summertime to read, you know, a summer camp book. I would like to read some like nonfiction, more like educational type of books a month. One thing that is very important for me to start doing in the near future is to read the books that I need to read for my birth doula certification. There's a long list of books, so I'm trying to incorporate at least one or a few of those books every month or so I can slowly get through them. So I decided to pick 3 like nonfiction type books. I have Women, Race, and Class, which is by Angela Davis. I want to start reading some books by her because I feel like it's just really important. Pleasure Activism, which I heard someone on Instagram talking about and it sounded really interesting. So I would like to read that one. I guess I only have 2 nonfiction type reads. And then the last thing is dependent upon whether I finish the Avatar series. If you don't watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, what are you doing with your life? You need to read it. Read it. You need to watch it. It's on Netflix, which was like the greatest moment of 2020 for me. I've been watching it with Luna. I actually need to go back and watch some of the other episodes because I was distracted when it was on. I realized that there's like a series of books after the Avatar ends, dependent on whether I finish the series or not this month, because I would like to read it after I finish the series. But we'll see how that works. So yes, that's every book that's on my TBR, I believe. Very long list this month, but we're being ambitious. We're not gonna hold ourselves back this month, because why not? Let's try new things. And it's okay if I don't finish them, because that's just how life works sometimes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know any books that you have on your TBR that you are excited about. I would love to hear about them. And I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I hope you're finding joy in whatever way that you can today. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.